And we're back.
Back.
Okay, so in case you didn't catch it before, the whole point is we're going to find Deadeye and we're going to take his horns and we're going to sell his horns. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to kill an animal and we're going to take its parts and sell it for money.
It's not an animal, it's a behemoth. He's a disgusting monster that should be murdered.
Animal. And then we're going to do that so we can fix our car. So,
Clearly you've never played Monster Hunter. All large animals are meant to die and to be harvested.
I played Monster Rancher, which was like... which is worse, actually, really, when you come to think of it. Like,
monsters birthed to be trained and fought in a ring. Yeah, they seem so happy while they do it, though.
Well, some of them. Okay, so...
Until you punish them for
trees
failing.
out of my way. I'm pushing trees out of my way.
Ooh, kill that thing in the background. That thing that looks kind of like a artichoke drinking water with legs.
I can't kill it.
I didn't think
because
so.
it actually is an artichoke drinking water. No, I just can't. Okay, so cool. Press square or this button down to do this thing.
This creature is known as a saber tusk.
A saber tusk.
Tusks, extracting gain from the safety and comfort of burrows.
So each one of these characters has a role within the party besides just being a fighter.
So their team dynamic actually makes sense?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That character, every time you meet a new creature, he explains what they're like to you. So you have an idea of what you're fighting.
And that is a smart character design.
The big guy is actually the chef.
Is he really?
Yes.
Oh, God. This is so good. It's like, what's that movie? Under Siege? Maybe that's the name of it? I forget. The one with the... Oh, God. Oh, no. Why can I never think of that actor's name? I'm going to look it up while we're playing this. I love every movie that he's been in because they're so over the top.
Is anybody else feeling a little out of their league?
But I do really like that team dynamic. I feel like they've tried to do that in some of the other Final Fantasies, but it doesn't come off quite so clearly.
Yeah, no, not even.
Oh, it totally is Under Siege.
What? Why didn't you...
Steven Seagal. God damn. I love Steven Seagal. He is so funny. You don't care.
Steven Seagal? Not really.
We should.
I watched a video of his. I'm pretty sure it's Steven Seagal. His black belt test. Yeah, I saw a video of his black belt test. I think it was Seagal.
Did he do good? I mean, he earned it, so he must have done well.
I mean, it wasn't like anything special. You didn't like look at him and be like, oh man, that guy, he's gonna be something someday.
Right, he's no fucking Jackie Chan or...
No. Okay, so that was like my first real battle, right? And then you see the little white bars on the side next to our characters' names. That's our hit points. What a surprise.
I actually kind of dig that win interface too, because it doesn't stop the gameplay.
No, exactly.
That's pretty smart. That's something that has been much needed in Final Fantasy for a while.
And much like, see, that's stupid. It's like, hey, read this. It's the thing you just fucking read. All right. Well,
just in case you missed it earlier.
I'm really glad that you just wasted my time with that.
Why are they posting those wanted signs out here in the middle of nowhere anyway?
I don't know, because he could be around here.
I feel like if you're out here, you're probably already looking for him.
I guess this time they didn't actually have the one guy explain what these are.
Look who's talking now.
So
I'm up for it if you guys are.
So right there they actually describe, they're like, I'm up for it if you guys are. And it's like, what does that mean? Don't we have to fight it? The answer is no.
What do you say we check this
No, we
out?
don't.
Huh. So is there actually a good reason to fight some of the monsters?
Experience!
Do you just get experience, or do you get materials that can be used for other stuff too?
I'm pretty sure... It depends, actually. I don't really... it might be like items and shit you'll get, but for the most part, I think it's just like... I think it's just experience.
That's a little disappointing. Maybe that's just the love of Monster Hunter in me, but I kind of wish you could get like materials and craft stuff with it. But I guess if you can just create weapons out of nothing, then you probably don't really need to craft anything.
Yeah. There are items throughout that you can find. Oh, really? He's right there. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So I'm having a little hard time telling, is that your health bar that's appearing over you?
Yes.
I mean, I would assume so because it only appears when you take damage, but it's a little hard to read because
It's the way I look at it is very actiony. It's not actually about knowing what the number of my health is at because it rapidly changes so much.
it really does.
So it's not actually really that important to know how much you have exactly. That's why the white bar is there to gauge.
So okay, the white. Well, what does the white part of the bar represent?
That's your health. So as it goes down and is replaced with red, that means you've taken damage.
Oh,
And
so red means that's the damage you've taken.
yes.
So the reason why I find that confusing is because the monster's health is represented by red being their health, and lack of red represents not health.
Not health. Yeah.
So it's sort of the opposite with the players, or the player party, and that's why I think it's counterintuitive. It's lack
fair.
of consistency.
What is this place?
Right. Here we are.
Because I saw the white and I was like, does that mean that that's health that you don't have? Because if that's the case, everyone is almost dead or already dead. How are they still fighting?
Yeah, I guess that is a little bit of an inconsistency that I didn't really think about before. So, bam, I'm gonna set my destination, right? I just got a new objective, and it's like, oh, what do you want to do? Well, I want to. Okay, so like I have two paths, right? First one, the main one is get this much money to do a thing, and this one is find Deadeye, and Deadeye is obviously gonna give me enough money to go do this thing. And then so I'm gonna do this one is find the Magicite, which if people play a 6, 6. Yes, people played 6 and maybe some other Final Fantasies. That word should mean a lot to you. I don't know what it means in this game though, so I just know that it is a thing.
So have you not done that quest yet?
Oh, I've done it, but it didn't like.
Oh, you just
like,
didn't
I
do
just
anything
kinda, like,
with
got
it?
the item, and I was like, oh, okay.
Because great, I
it's-
have this thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's because it's. I think it's because it's like a side. It's the demo and it's a side quest and all that jazz. So it's not like. I don't know, important. I
Yeah, that's
suppose.
fair. Maybe they just threw it in there to kind of like tease anyone that understood
It's
what it was.
very possible. Also, it might actually be in a real game, and it might be a thing been like, this is going to be useful later. It's some fucking Magicite.
Quite fair. Although,
Boom.
I don't know.
Aquatic Magicite. What is that thing? What is that thing?
diamond in the slow?
Slough?
Slow?
Slough, I think, sounds like rough. What is that thing?
Oh, that's what you're wondering.
What is it?
It's like
I want you.
It's like a deer, except with a single horn instead of antlers.
I think it's a righty
It's a
thing.
unicorn!
That is not a unicorn. That is. What the hell? Okay, so see this. I'm just gonna
Can
ignore
you
you.
throw
for
your
now.
sword at it and teleport to it?
Maybe, but first. Oh no, that was just a post. Okay, so some items will appear on the ground, like you can pick them up and be like, "It says you got rusty bit," and you're like, "What the hell is that?" And
I've
that
been wondering
is
that this
for-
whole time.
I think that is for crafting later on.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where you went.
I'm a sucker for crafting systems, but I feel like crafting is sort of a necessity for exploration games because what the hell else are you going to hide throughout the world?
Potions, nothing but potions, and then you're like, "Oh, great, another treasure chest! Oh, look at that, a fucking potion! I'm so surprised."
Yeah, that's basically my point. Thank you.
I know exactly what you're getting at. I've been there. I understand.
Yeah, we've both been through too many games that are exactly like that.
I'm gonna kill this thing right here.
It's like a wolf thing.
This is a saber test.
Oh yeah, you already killed one of these things. That was awesome.
I've never seen me throw that before. All right. Here's one issue I already have with the game. These things, they move
Very fast.
very fast, and the only way to like get to them is to fucking like teleport to them, and then you have to hope that the interface is like, hey, you did successfully teleport. And didn't just miss it arbitrarily.
I mean,
because-
you're still doing pretty good despite that. So
That's because basically they keep attacking me, so I'm just like fucking parrying and countering, and
I mean-
it does so much damage when you counter.
that's I imagine that's kind of the intention of their design. They kind of want you to parry and counter strike.
Yeah, and you I mean, definitely, because you get extra experience for doing it that way.
Oh hell yeah! Then all the more encouragement to get the player to really like make it a behavior that they should continue doing. So I'd say like design-wise, in terms of gameplay flow, it's a smart place to kind of like push that on the player a lot.
Yeah, I think not really a criticism, but more of a fear is just like becoming too reliant on that, because then it just becomes kind of like a quick time thing, and then you're just like, all right, I guess I'm just gonna fight until he attacks at the right attack, and then I'm gonna counterattack, and then that's basically the fight. Just gonna keep doing this over and over again. All right.
Yeah, that's fair. It gets redundant.
So I'm gonna let you know now that it's hitting nighttime, and nighttime is danger time.
Ooh, is it really?
Because things try to hunt you in the night.
So there are day-night cycles.
There are day-night cycles, and so that's why camp is super important, because not only to heal yourself and stuff, but to level up, because all the experience you get doesn't automatically level you up.
We are playing Dark Souls.
Da da da. So there's that, and then the fact that things will try to hunt you, and they can kill you. So I'm gonna.
So Dark Souls meets Final Fantasy meets Minecraft. That's the most prominent day-night cycle. Thing I could think of. That's the whole idea behind that game.
I'm gonna try to dig a hole through this campsite.
I would be blown away if that happened. I'd be like, what is this even?
What? Incomplete side quest? No. What side quest?
Did you not do the tutorial?
Make camp at... But I'm right here.
Well, this is awkward.
But what do you mean that it's... this is the one I'm at, is it not? Wait, okay, where's my...
You're not thinking of the one that was super far up north, are you?
No, it's definitely showing the yellow area here.
Maybe
here.
It's not night enough?
Incomplete side quest. Incomplete side quest will be matter. Incomplete.
Well, I mean,
feel like that's a glitch. I'm just gonna rest.
Yeah.
It's bedtime.
It's bedtime.
Sounds good.
But is it bedtime?
I mean, if you abandon a side quest, can you just start it again?
I don't know.
We haven't really made any headway on the side quest anyway, so...
What is this?
What? Potluck stew? Hell
it's gonna
yeah.
get me fresh and immune, because what I eat matters. You are what you eat. I happen to be fresh.
That's kind of fantastic. Was that just something that, like, happened, or did you have any control on that?
I don't know if you can, like, choose what your meals are, but what stuff you have in your inventory will determine what he can make.
No shit!
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so, like, I'm
okay.
fresh, I get extra defense and XP gain.
No, I really love that. So, I'm having flashbacks to Star Ocean, where I spent just a gratuitous amount of time, like, figuring out fucking
everything.
Yeah, but especially like cooking things. Like there's a lot of that too. And it got to the point where it's like there's so much. I just want to play the game. I don't want to focus on making goddamn meals.
But it's so important.
It is. It's so important. And like this takes that same idea, but makes it just totally easy, quick, and intuitive for the player. They let the cook do his job. The player just have to worry about collecting shit.
Yep.
I actually really like that.
It's pretty awesome. So this is new to me.
It's got great flavor, too.
So this is completely new to me.
Split up and join an ally on a tour? So this is just like fucking around with this dude?
I guess so. I guess you get a little one-on-one pal time.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm going to do this because I want to find out. I've like seen a little bit of this and I was like, what the hell's going on?
He's going to stick his sword in you.
I hope so.
It sounded like he was going to train you.
He's a handsome guy. That's all I'm saying. Visit the abandoned shack by the gas station, so we have our own separate objective.
Oh, interesting.
Cool. So bam, I did get that quest. And it gave me quest experience, which is ironic because I just went to the camp, so I won't actually get to utilize that experience until the next time I go to camp. Alright, so good. We're going all the way across the map. That is kind of one of my problems with this game, is travel time. Which is funny because, I mean, the whole point of the beginning of the game is get your car fixed.
Yeah.
So you won't have to do this. And so I don't really know how I should feel about that because...
When you get your chocobo, you'll be plenty happy.
Well, those are things.
I mean, with a true adventure game, or exploration game, I mean, travel time isn't the worst thing in the world, because hell, Skyrim is a great example. It's just about what they choose to fill that travel time with.
Yes.
So Skyrim balances it out, if I can speak correctly, by throwing in a lot of different things you can do. Players that optimize their training time, like me, will just like blast spells left and right and just level up their skills while they're traveling. Other players may spend a lot of time collecting, what the hell is it called? Like plants and stuff that they can use for alchemy. And other players can just like search around for secret dungeons or monsters to kill. There's a lot of different things to do.
You are fucking kidding me.
Whoa, what is that?
Bad. This is like not the time for this. Okay, so these are the things that hunt you in the night.
Oh,
this
Jesus.
is if anybody's played Final Fantasy VI. These are Magicite troops.
So the things that hunt you in the night are not actually monsters.
No,
they are the enemy.
Yeah.
Oh my. Well, this gives the game a lot more context.
Run away.
Actually, that's an interesting point too that I didn't consider, is that gives a lot of
This is like the worst timing, dude. It's just the two of us, you assholes. Ugh. I'm gonna look at that.
Oh, nice. But as I was gonna say, that gives us a lot of like plot and backstory without actually saying anything at all.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okay, good. So it's good narrative is what it is.
Yeah. It's a lot of, I think you described it as reading between the lines with other games that used it similarly.
Absolutely. The funny part about it, though, there is no consequence to like I just
you just ran away and they're like,
I just ran away and they're like,
we'll see you later around nighttime when we come find you
back. No? Okay.
You were the droids we were looking for, but you can go anyway. They do kind of look like stormtroopers.
Yeah, a little bit.
That is totally intentional.
They're
too.
way more dangerous than stormtroopers.
Well, yeah, because stormtroopers never hit.
Yeah, never hit. These guys, they will hit.
Well, is this where you were supposed to go?
I don't know. No, I have a separate quest.
Oh, it's
boom, rusted bit. Okay,
yeah.
No, I have a separate quest I have to do with this guy. I did the yellow thing's all the way over there, so I'm just gonna go that way. Running. Okay, so running, right? You run. You can run. Ooh, look at that.
Whoa.
Doing some parkour. And normally I just run through these bushes, right? But if I'm not running these bushes, I have to like push them out of the way, and it's like fucking
dynamic animations. I love it.
Yep. They spent a little time on movement and stuff.
It's pretty important. I mean, movement is sort of the name of the game, especially since it's action focused. And it's kind of crazy. I didn't like we've made a decent bit of games, or at least I've been part of a lot of game jams, and a lot of the times I'll work on the art, but recently I finally worked on a game where animation actually controlled a large portion of the design of the game and how the enemies work, and this game is very much like that too.
Absolutely. Actually, I imagine that they, instead of building a creature and saying, hey, we need a really fast creature to work with these stats, somebody drew the design of these and they were like, cool, let's see how we can make this work.
Yeah, it's exactly that. You can spec it out with numbers and everything, but at the end of the day, the design kind of is in the beholder, in the artist's hands, you know?
You're kidding me. Go the hell away.
Damn, there's a lot of these guys.
Like, normally, I mean, they show up at night all the time. Normally, they don't show up this bad, not unless you're on, like, a main road, which is actually one reason you don't want to be on the main road.
Huh. But, to finish what I was saying, too, in traditional Final Fantasy, animation wouldn't matter. Mm-hmm. So, it's a very interesting...
you don't care. It's a numbers game completely.
Yeah, but it's good that they knew, kind of where their priorities needed to be for this one. Because it's obvious that they spent a lot of time on animation. But anyway, we can finish this side quest in the next episode.
Yeah, I'm just going to run all the way to this point over here, so we'll see you in the archives.
Yeah.
I get tired. You get tired from running too long. You're like, you're tired. Now you can run again. Look at that.
Stamina.
It shows that your characters can't like go crazy hog wild for too long, unlike in other modern day Final Fantasies where it's like, I can jump 100 feet in the air, no problem.
Nothing like nature in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, fantastic.